Good Thursday evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Friendship Christian School in Lebanon, Tennessee, where we are set for a non-district baseball matchup as the Upperman Bees take on the Friendship Christian Commanders. I'm Noah McKay on the call here on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network. Tonight's broadcast presented by Nick's Restaurant. The lovely Madison McKay producing things for us once again here at UCR. And we welcome you into the Crouch Team with Highlands Elite Real Estate pregame show as we're moments away from first pitch here in Lebanon. Two teams with bona fide state championship aspirations this year set to get it on here in this Wilson County showcase over the next couple of days. Upperman back here in this stadium tomorrow at 4 o'clock when they take on another 4A opponent. Tomorrow to be Stewart's Creek. The Bees looking to continue on their two-game winning streak now. They swept the district series over Stone Memorial at Stone 6-2 on Monday, and then the shootout on Tuesday 15-11 over the Panthers. They'll be looking to get those runs allowed numbers down just a little bit off of that mark. Let us know in the comments who you are, where you're watching from, who you're cheering for today. Live on the main UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. When we come back, we'll have the Swallows Insurance starting lineups and get to all the action. It's the Bees against the Commanders coming up next. Coverage of tonight's game presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate just listed this new construction home located in the Brookstone subdivision. With 2,075 square feet, 3 bedrooms, and large walk-in closets, the main level primary bedroom has one of the best features ever. In addition to the hallway access, you could access the laundry room through the closet in the bedroom. The kitchen also features an island, a pantry, and stainless steel appliances. All cabinets throughout the house are soft close and have granite countertops. For more information, call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145 or 931-526-9581. Always ask for Sonia Brown. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with creative food and drinks on the rooftop. Fire and Vine is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Clint Connor is your local auctions expert. With full service from start to finish, the Exit Crossroads Auction Group are here to make the process easy for you. Visit crossroadsauctiongroup.com for more details and current auctions. Clint Connor, your local auctions expert, is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. The Crouch Team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this gorgeous home on Cross Point Drive. Boasting 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms with nearly 2,000 square feet, this home in the Prescott School District in Cookeville could be your forever home. Call 931-979-1191 for more information and to schedule a showing, or visit chadandamycrouch.com. The Crouch Team with Highlands Elite Real Estate is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Delicious Pan Pizza is Domino's best-kept secret. With locations in Smithville, Sparta, Livingston, Allgood, and 2 in Cookeville, delicious pan and hand-tossed pizza, pasta, and more is never far away. Use the Domino's app to take care of your game day eats today. Domino's is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student-athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They're also proud to sponsor the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Frontier Chevrolet is ready to get you into your next vehicle and are proud to offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on nearly all vehicles below 80,000 miles. View inventory online at www.caseychevy.com, including the brand new Chevy Trax and Traverse, or stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway today. Remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye.
I'm looking for someone who can keep me comfortable, stay here for the long run, and definitely not high maintenance. Not right. Absolutely not. This one looks perfect.
Find your perfect match with Hiller. Get a free UV light with select new HVAC systems, 50% off a descaler with new tankless water heaters, or free surge protection with a new whole home generator.
Like that one too.
Steel Technologies has been part of the Rutherford County community for over 35 years. Their plants in Murfreesboro and Smyrna include over 150 teammates who process coils, metal sheets, and blanks for customers across North America. Steel Tech's Smyrna and Murfreesboro plants are expanding, and they need teammates to join their team. With openings including machine and forklift operators, truck drivers, and more, they have the position for you with competitive wages and monthly bonus opportunities. For more information and to apply online, scan the QR code on your screen now. Steel Tech is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Steel Tech. Faith, family, Steel Tech.
Welcome back. There's a long pregame festivities here at Friendship Christian School are in the books. The teams have taken the field, and we're set to get this matchup underway as the Friendship Christian Commanders host the Upperman Bees. I'm Noah McKay, back on the call here on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network. Madison McKay producing things for us here. Tim is watching, cheering on Upperman, and he's going to cheer on an Upperman lineup that will bat 1 through 9 like this. Leading things off is the second baseman, Juju Yano. Batting second is the center fielder, Justin Fallon. Batting third is the shortstop, Caden Shanks. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Chris Worsing. Batting fifth is the pitcher, Alec Wilson. Batting sixth, the catcher, rookie Allison. Batting seventh is the first baseman tonight, Carson Shoup. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Carson Holroyd. And batting ninth is the left fielder, Evan Huddleston. It'll be a battle between two pitchers making their first starts of the season today. As going to the mound here is Duckweiler for Friendship Christian. Sam Duckweiler, he's appeared in 3 innings, and he has not allowed a run, earned or unearned so far this year, so he's been good. Upperman will look to solve him today with a lineup that roared to life against Stone Memorial. It was a slow start, as it has been virtually in every game this year, but my goodness, did the bats come out late in that ball game. A huge home run to right field by Caden Shanks, and then an absolute nuclear strike to left by Justin Fallon. The home run power roared to life, their first home runs as a team this season. We'll see if that continues today on a day where the wind is going to help these bats as it's blowing into the outfield a little left to right, but going to help take some balls over the right field fence potentially today. We'll have to wait and see. Duckweiler, big, tall, right-handed pitcher, looks into Juju Yano, batting in the leadoff spot again, and the first pitch ends in for a strike. 0-1. Juju so far through 6 games, batting .375. He's got 6 hits, a double, a couple of RBIs, 7 walks worked out of that leadoff spot. He's been second in the lineup some. He's been first for the past couple of games. This time he swings at this one, sends it up into the air, into left field. Should be reachable, and it is for a 2-pitch out. Recorded that time, no problem. Ranging under it to grab it, the left fielder, Caleb Kring. Justin Fallon going to stride in here for his first appearance. Mentioned that home run that he hit. All of a sudden now back, starting to tick that average up with a couple of good games stacked together after a slow start. He's batting .238 on the campaign. First pitch, breaking ball doesn't fall off the table. It'll be 1-0. So for Duckweiler, he hasn't pitched more than an inning in any of his appearances so far. Appeared in 3 games. Mentioned 3 scoreless innings, though, as big swing and a miss on that off-speed pitch from Justin Fallon in the dirt. Got him chasing 1-1. Friendship Christian, they had a busy week. Sorry, their 3rd game of the week, so that could be part of the pitching decisions here. Upperman, they've got another game tomorrow. Of course, coming up against Stewart's Creek 2 games earlier on in the week, as that one misses low and outside. 2-1. It'll be a very busy week next week for the Bees. Sparta on Monday and Tuesday in district play, and then we'll go to Hoover, Alabama. 1 game on Thursday, 2 on Friday, another on Saturday. As Fallon chops this one, third baseman has to come up to grab it, but a nice play. That is a lot more difficult than it looks, but no problem for Elijah Stockton, and it's 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Caden Shanks striding in for the first time. He got his first home run of the season with that one back on Tuesday. Batting just 188, though, trying to get that average up as we move deeper into the campaign. First pitch in, bounces in for a ball, 1-0. Beautiful facility here at Friendship Christian. A turf field. Everything's turf. The football field behind us, the softball field, everything is turf. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Shanks, a fastball. Outside corner for a strike, 1-1. Upperman's got on the gold and black jerseys today. My personal favorite combination. This one's flared out in the left field. Could be a really tough play. Long way to go, and it's going to drop. Shanks rounds first, heading for second, and he's going to leg it out. Didn't get very deep into the outfield, but it didn't have to for a South Willow Auto Clinic double for Caden Shanks. He just dropped it in. It's one of the shortest doubles you're ever going to see, but he has it, and Upperman has a runner in scoring position for the freshman cleanup hitter, Chris Worsing. The thing just flared out into no man's land. The left fielder has to respect the power of Shanks, so he's playing way deep. The third baseman and shortstop were in good position, and it just dropped right in the Bermuda Triangle between the three of them. And now the very dangerous, speedy Caden Shanks out there on the base paths. Important moment early as Worsing swings at the first pitch he sees, flares it out into right field. Long way to go. They are ranging over to make the catch. Good range shown to take away an RBI. Luke Sellers gets there, and that retires the side. Upperman threatens with a runner at second, but can't bring him home. We'll head to the bottom half, and Alec Wilson will go to the mound in his first start of the season when we come back. You're watching Upperman Baseball, presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy, UCR Media Network.
From the sports field to the hunting field, our friends at Hall Sports and Outdoors can outfit anyone. Located in the heart of Jamestown at 207 South Main Street, Hall Sports and Outdoors carries everything from kayaks, fishing gear, and camo to guns and ammo. With top brands such as Columbia, Timberland, Under Armour, Asics, and much more, nobody can top their selection. Need some custom gear for your team? They also offer uniforms, gear, and custom embroidery. Stop by and see them at 207 South Main Street in Jamestown. Hall Sports and Outdoors, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future. It's what we do.
Welcome back. Alec Wilson to the mound, the junior, getting his first start of the season. It's his third appearance. He's got a 4.94 earned run average. He's pitched 5 2/3 innings, allowed 8 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. He'll be in the low 80s with the fastball, mixing the breaking ball. The breaking ball is really good when he's throwing his best stuff. Loves to bring it inside on the hands to the right-handed hitters and have it dip into the zone. In the field, Upperman will come out defensively. Rookie Allison catching the balls and strikes behind the dish. Carson Shoup over it at first base. Juju Yano going to be at second. Caden Shanks at short. Third base is Chris Worsing. Out in left field, Evan Huddleston. In right, it will be Carson Holroyd. And the center fielder, as usual, is Justin Fallon. 1 through 9, the Friendship Christian Commanders will bat like this. Leading things off, the left fielder, Caleb Kring, followed up by the center fielder, Adam Gordon. Batting third is the catcher, Mason Hallam. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Quinn Long. Batting fifth is the third baseman, Elijah Stockton. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Luke Sellers. Batting seventh is the first baseman, Tate Tidwell. And batting eighth, the shortstop, Will Barnwell. Batting ninth, the second baseman, Caden Law. Sam Duckweiler is not batting. He's being hit for by the cleanup hitter, Quinn Long. Caleb Kring steps in. And a nice catch out in the field. First pitch from Alec Wilson. A good fastball across for strike one. This one sent way up into the air. Carson Holroyd trying to find it out there in the overcast skies, and he does so to make the catch. And a 2-pitch out. It's exactly what happened in the top half. Happens in the bottom half. See if that helps Alec Wilson settle in a little bit here. Adam Gordon going to step in here. Friendship in the black jerseys, gray shorts. First pitch in. That's a great one from Alec Wilson across for strike one. He got some nice velo on it today. He settles back into the mound, part of this deep rotation of arms for Coach Wes Shanks. 0-1, that one. Another fastball. This time misses upstairs for a ball, 1-1. In some of the comments here, thank you, Tim, for the kind words. Ava Mae Allen's tuning in. Lisa's watching. Justin's grandmother, we welcome you in. As that's a good pitch across, and Alec Wilson ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking for his first Birdie's Lounge strikeout of the game. 1-2 pitch. There's that breaking ball that we talked about. Able to lay off was Gordon, so count evens up at 2. Mason Hallam in the on-deck circle. In the hole was Quinn Long. Wilson nods his head yes. Here comes the 2-2 pitch home to rookie Allison. That one's close, but no cigar. Good fastball from Alec Wilson, but we run full instead. It was close, but it did just miss. Here comes the 3-2 payoff pitch home to Gordon. This one bounces in, and it's a good count work by Adam Gordon for a 1-out walk, and now danger here for the Commanders' offense. They can score it. Mason Hallam, the catcher, going to stride in here. Friendship Christian, they've played a very difficult schedule, as has Upperman, particularly outside of the district, and they are 6-3. They've won their last 4. Alec Wilson now out of the stretch. Carson Shoup, he's at Alec Wilson's normal position over at first. First pitch swinging here for Hallam as he fouls it out of play. Rookie Allison behind the dish. He's already caught 3 runners stealing to the games that I've seen. Can't speak to the games in Georgia, but in the games in Tennessee, he's caught 3 runners trying to steal against him. Wilson with a couple of checks back, a third, and now delivers home. That's a good pitch. 1-1. Didn't get the call. We do not have Tuesday's umpire behind the plate. We're going to have a real strike zone tonight. It's a 1-1. Wilson, the check over now. Nice breaking ball across. That time catches the corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Alec Wilson. Again, trying to get the punch out here. We've got 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the first inning. Still scoreless. Great afternoon for some high school baseball. Wilson delivers home. That one swung on. A good battle swing by Hallam, and we'll do it again. Temperatures in the 50s, or actually 60s right now. We'll get in the 50s maybe by the end of it, depending on how long this one goes. Wind's gusting about 11 miles an hour. You can see the flagpole out in center field. A 1-2 pitch coming home. This one swung on. Double play potentially. Yano flips over to Shanks for 1. The throw to first is in time. 4-6-3. Hitting over. We'll head to the second. Still scoreless. This is Upperman Baseball, presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate just listed this new construction home located in the Brookstone subdivision. With 2,075 square feet, 3 bedrooms, and large walk-in closets, the main level primary bedroom has one of the best features ever. In addition to the hallway access, you could access the laundry room through the closet in the bedroom. The kitchen also features an island, a pantry, and stainless steel appliances. All cabinets throughout the house are soft close and have granite countertops. For more information, call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145 or 931-526-9581. Always ask for Sonia Brown. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with creative food and drinks on the rooftop. Fire and Vine is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
A textbook Alec Wilson, bottom of the first inning. Just a little trouble with the walk with 1 out, but then he's going to allow you to hit ground balls. The defense behind him very strong, and Upperman turns a 4-6-3 double play. Juju Yana with a flip to Caden Shanks, throw over to Shoup in the inning over. Duckweiler back to work here for Friendship as we are scoreless. And he's going to face off against 5-6-7 in this Upperman lineup. Alec Wilson, rookie Allison, and Carson Shoup due up to open up this second frame. Alec Wilson having a great start to the season, batting .353. He's got a double to go along with 5 RBIs. He's worked 3 walks. He's only struck out 3 times, and he's been hit by a pitch as well. And he will try to help his own cause here. And a key part of this Upperman's success and what they hope to be a very successful season, the balance through the order. This is maybe the most balanced lineup we've seen so far. As they, in the 8-hole, Carson Holroyd's been swinging a good bat. Evan Huddleston's been great at the plate. since returning from basketball season, and then the lineup would flip over. So we'll see if the lower half can do what they've done the past few games, which is spark it for those big three at the top. Wilson awaits. First pitch in is a fastball for a called strike, 0-1. Wilson awaits as Duckweiler delivers home the 0-1. That time, breaking ball off speed and catches the corner, 0-2. Duckweiler, he's mixing up the speeds pretty well, trying to keep these hitters off balance early on, his first start of the year. Here comes the 0-2 home. Again, trying to get it. That time it missed, and Wilson able to lay off, and 1 ball, 2 strikes. Charles is cheering on the Bees, as is Donnie and Andy. Keep those comments rolling. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button on the stream as Wilson awaits. 1-2, breaking ball. Dips away from the zone. Good job to lay off by Alec Wilson. Now he's back in it at 2-2. Good approach from the junior. 2-2 home from Duckweiler. That one misses. And from 0-2, we're at 3-2. And early on in this inning, big moment here. Upperman put a couple of big ones on the board. 6-run inning and an 8-run inning against Stone on Tuesday night. The 3-2, that one misses upstairs. Ball 4. Great at bat there for Alec Wilson, and he leads off the second with a walk. Here comes rookie Allison, the catcher. So far this year, he's looking to get it rolling. Just batting 118. Only has a couple of hits so far this year, but he has worked 4 walks, so he's battling in there. We know he barrels him up. And Braden Green going to check in and be the courtesy runner for the pitcher, Alec Wilson. So Green takes the spot at first. Rookie Allison, the catcher. Now we'll try to bring him around. First pitch from Duckweiler, a quick shuffle step. That one misses outside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0, that one way up, and a good job behind the dish to jump up and keep the runner where he is at first base by Mason Hallam. That ball did not come out of the hands clean of Duckweiler, and now he's thrown 6 straight balls after starting out the inning with 2 strikes. 2-0 pitch, that one misses. Another ball, 7 straight, and now I imagine the red light is on here for rookie Allison with Carson Shoup, who's really been hitting the ball well in the on-deck circle. Runner at first, there's nobody out here to be starting to threaten a little bit. Here comes the 3-0 home, that's right down Main Street. Good pitch for Duckweiler, and it's 3-1. Now green light city for rookie Allison. He watches this one, miss up and in, ball 4, and 2 straight walks worked by the Upperman hitters to open up this top half of the second inning. Here comes Carson Shoup with the ability to do some damage here. Runners at first and second, nobody out. And 8 of the last 9 pitches for Duckweiler have been balls. So the sign's given in by Coach Shanks. And they're going to have a courtesy runner out there for the catcher. It's Collier Bush who's going to run. So Bush is at first for Allison. Braden Green is at second for Alec Wilson. Infield playing it at the corners. They're going to throw behind Green. He's back in plenty of time. And because the infield's playing in, there are lots of areas where Carson Shoup could poke a ball out there into the shallow outfield and bring around a run. But first, Duckweiler's going to have to find the strike zone. Wind picking up just a little bit, as I'm sure you can hear on the headsets. Here comes first pitch into Carson Shoup. And time going to be called this time by Shoup as the mind game is a little bit out there. Green is not going to steal. But they are concerned about it out there at shortstop, and that's an advantage for Upperman. I say that, and he's going to take off and steal 2 bags in a row, but generally he's not going to steal. First pitch in, that one misses up and out, and you might as well stand there with the bat on your shoulder right now if you're Carson Shoup and make him throw 3 strikes. It's 1-0. Lots of signs coming in from that Friendship dugout as well. Everybody goes to the wristband to see what it means. The 1-0 coming here to Shoup. Fastball, good pitch. That's across for a strike, 1-1. Carson Holroyd on deck here for the Bees, and then in the hole is Evan Huddleston. The top of the order looming behind him. And those two did some damage on Tuesday, especially against Stone. So the threat does not cease when you get to the bottom half of this Upperman order. Another check to the wristband. We may be here a while tonight. The 1-1. Check back. Duckweiler delivers home. That one's across for a strike, 1-2. You'd think with the tuition here we could invest in some pitch comm at Friendship Christian, but not yet. 1-2. No, it was a joke, I promise. Look back from Duckweiler. Shoot, now I'm going to have to battle in. 1-2, delivered home. That one called strike 3. Yeah, it was right across at the knees for a strike. And that's a big punch out for Duckweiler as he's back in the inning. It'll bring in Carson Holroyd. Holroyd, right now, he's batting .286. He's only had 7 official ABs, but he has a couple of hits mixed in there. He has an RBI. He's worked 2 walks. Also been hit by a pitch. He'll stand in here with runners at first and second now with 1 out. And Sam Duckweiler probably has a little more confidence after that punch out. Couple of looks back now. Holroyd shows bunt, backs away, and it'll be a called ball, 1-0. We have seen a little more small ball out of Upperman early on this year. Last year, you couldn't pay him to bunt. In any situation ever, they were going to swing away. We have seen him try to drop a few down here early on in this campaign. This time the 1-0. Holroyd puts a swing on this one, sends it way up into the air. It's in foul territory, trying to catch it, and they do. The third baseman able to go over and make the grab, so a big couple of outs there after 2 walks to open up the inning. They've now been left there with 2 outs as Elijah Stockton made that catch and some pressure on the bat. And the right-hander, Evan Huddleston, as he strides in. Evan Huddleston, he batting .333, just a couple of games played. Of course, coming back from basketball season in the state tournament there, but he's really been barreling up baseballs. They could use that here. Duckweiler comes to home to him. That one bounces in. A good job behind the dish to block it. The runner's forced to stay where they are. We're scoreless here in the top of the second inning in Lebanon. We had an early 4 o'clock start time today. They will have a 4 o'clock start time again tomorrow back here on this field, taking on Stewart's Creek. 1-0. That's a good pitch across. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 1-1. Huddleston trying to battle with Juju Yano on deck. 1 hit so far for the Bees, couple of walks. Sam Duckweiler in his first start trying to battle through. Here comes the 1-1. That time Huddleston swings at it and sends it up. Shortstop ranges over though and makes a sliding grab. That's a nice job in the infield to hold the runners off as Will Barnwell slides in front, flips over to second for the force out, and that will retire the side. We'll head to the bottom half of the second, still scoreless. The Bees leave a runner stranded. Coverage of this game is presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy, UCR Media Network.
Clint Connor is your local auctions expert. With full service from start to finish, the Exit Crossroads Auction Group are here to make the process easy for you. Visit crossroadsauctiongroup.com for more details and current auctions. Clint Connor, your local auctions expert, is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this gorgeous home on Cross Point Drive. Boasting 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms with nearly 2,000 square feet, this home in the Prescott School District in Cookeville could be your forever home. Call 931-979-1191 for more information and to schedule a showing, or visit chadandamycrouch.com. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Alec Wilson back to work on the mound for Upperman. They threatened with 2 runners on with nobody out, but were ultimately unable to capitalize, and now it'll be the heart of the order due up here for Friendship Christian. 4-5-6. Wilson walked a batter in the first inning, but then a 4-6-3 double play ended the threat. He'll go to work here against Quinn Long to open up the second. Only 1 punch out between the 2 pitchers so far in the game. Wilson would like to add a couple of here. So Long is the DH tonight, and he's going to stand in here for the first time against the big righty Alec Wilson. First pitch coming home from Wilson. That's a fastball, misses away for a ball, 1-0. Could see Justin Fallon later on in this ball game tonight. change up the velocities just a little bit. Wilson going to be in the low 80s. Fallon will be in the upper 80s. The 1-0, that's a good pitch. Waved at and missed for a strike. 1-1. Can see it on your screen. Beautiful place for some baseball on a great day. Unbelievable. Just 4 days ago, Rusty and Jacob were freezing their tails off outside at Stone Memorial as this one swung on and missed. Really hated it for them. Anyway, here it's beautiful. 1-2. Speaking of Jacob and Rusty, they're getting fired up over on UCR2 for some softball action as the 1-2 comes home from Alec Wilson. Breaking ball. Good job to lay off of it by Long. Upperman and Stone Memorial, District 7 AAA softball matchup coming up. That's live on UCR2. First pitch in a couple of minutes. Actually, in an hour, I should say. 5:30. Early start today. The 2-2 misses a tick above the waist, and second time we've run full here early on. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wilson likes what he hears. Here comes the 3-2 home. Fastball. This one swung on. Shanks ranges over to his left, fields it. Caden Shanks loads up, delivers to first in time. And a good battle there between Quinn Long and Alec Wilson goes the way of the Bees, and they'll bring up Elijah Stockton, the 5-hole hitter, as the third baseman tonight.
The third baseman, number 24, Elijah Stockton.
With Bobby Ray Kilpatrick still out and injured, this is one of the stronger defensive lineups, with the exception of Alec Wilson over there at first base with a great glove. But they've got Shoup, who's that great utility man. This one's flared up way into, going to drop in just inside of the foul line for a fair ball. Evan Huddleston gave it a chase, and again, we saw it earlier with Upperman. This time Stockton just flares out into no man's land, and it did drop in about a foot to the right of that line. And it's a one-out base runner again. Stockton reaches first, and here comes Luke Sellers. But they've got some depth out there. You mentioned the absence of Kilpatrick, but Carson Holroy been able to go out there and move around in the outfield. He's there in right field now. Already has one catch in the outfield as this first pitch is a fastball, misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Shoup's been playing third. Chris Worsing had been in the outfield some, but now Worsing goes over to third, Shoup to first. 1-0, this one swung on, grounded foul. And you know, when Yano or Shanks are pitching, they can bring Braden Green and put him there in that middle infield. He played second base on Monday against Stone, so they've got options they can go to. Runner at first. Wilson forced to go out of the stretch. Delivers home that one. Good pitch, but it missed low and outside just by a hair. 2-1. 2-1 here. Runner takes off. It's going to be fouled back, hit and run. Doesn't work. And they're going to test rookie Allison. Elijah Stockton, you better get a good jump out there. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. A punch out would be critical here. Of course, you would take what happened in the first inning. A nice 4-6-3 or 6-4-3 double play. 2-2. Wilson turns and checks over. Now kicks and deals. Good pitch, but it misses. 3-2. We run full again for the second time in this inning. Some interesting games throughout the Upper Cumberland tonight as Wilson delivers the 3-2. This one swung on. Long way for Yano to get to with only one play. It's to first. He takes it for the out. Allows the runner to advance over, but a good job by Juju. That's a long way for him to go from right to left, and makes the throw over to Carson Shoup. Runner at second. So runner in scoring position for the first time for Friendship Christian, but there are 2 outs. Here comes the 7-hole hitter, Tate Tidwell. Tidwell, the first baseman. He's got Will Barnwell behind him. First pitch in from Wilson. Nice fastball right there for a strike, 0-1. Alec Wilson, he's at 27 pitches. 16 of them have been strikes so far. The 0-1. Close. They throw behind the runner. He tagged him. What a play! Rookie Allison throws over. Caden Shanks covers the bag and slops the tag down. You can't fall asleep on the base paths against this Upperman team. We'll head to the third. Still scoreless. No runs, 1 hit, no ruddy left on, and no errors. Coverage of this game is presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy, UCR Media Network.
Delicious Pan Pizza is Domino's best-kept secret. With locations in Smithville, Sparta, Livingston, Allgood, and 2 in Cookeville, Delicious Pan and hand-tossed pizza, pasta, and more is never far away. Use the Domino's app to take care of your game day eats today. Domino's is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student-athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They're also proud to sponsor the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Frontier Chevrolet is ready to get you into your next vehicle and are proud to offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on nearly all vehicles below 80,000 miles. View inventory online at www.caseychevy.com, including the brand new Chevy Trax and Traverse, or stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway today. Remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye.
Top of the order due up for the Upperman Bees. Juju Yano, Justin Fallon, and Caden Shank. Sam Duckweiler back to work here as we head to the top of the third. Rookie Allison, you better not fall asleep out there, and they did on the base pass. He made them pay. A great job by Caden Shanks as well to go over and slap the tag down, and it got him out of the threat. Juju Yano steps in. He flew out to left to open up the game. And now we're ready to play. Sam Duckweiler toes the rubber. Yano stands in. Second time through seeing him as the fastball is across for a strike. Good pitch there. 0-1. We will be with the Bees next week in Hoover, Alabama. 4 games in a couple of days as this one's fouled back towards the football stadium. I guess it is a soccer stadium tonight as the Commander soccer team is out there. Not sure if they have a game or just practicing, either way. Concept or the complex here. They got the softball field over to our left as the 0-2 to Yano's a breaking ball, and he swings on it, sends it back through, and that's through for a leadoff single. Good job of 2-strike hitting by Juju Yano. Gives Upperman a base runner again, and here comes Justin Fallon. They've got the softball field over to our left, football stadium and soccer stadium right behind us. Baseball field here. Mentioned turf infield. The outfield is grass. The entire football field. That'd be weird if they had a turf football field and maybe just the end zones were dirt. But for some reason we do that in baseball. Runner over at first is Juju Yano. Justin Fallon looking to do some damage here. A lot of times, second and third time through against the same pitcher, they start to put some swings on baseballs. And he puts a swing on that one, trying to send it 330 feet. But he comes up empty-handed. It's 0-1. Juju over there at first. He is 3 for 3 on stolen base attempts so far. See how aggressive they are in a scoreless game. The 0-1, Duckweiler delivers. This one double play potential. 5 over to 4 for 1, and now over to 3 for 2. And both teams have turned double plays. That one right at the third baseman. He made no mistake. And it's a 5-4-3 double play. Nice job by Elijah Stockton. He's made a couple of good plays early. And from a runner on with nobody out, we go to nobody on with 2 outs. Here comes Caden Shanks striding in. He hit a double, maybe 100 feet into the shallow outfield. He dropped in and then used his speed to leg it out. Steps in here, trying to work against Sam Duckweiler. First pitch in, that breaking ball, dips out of the zone, 1-0. Good job to lay off that one. 1-0 pitch to Shanks. He swings at this one. Second baseman, though, flashes the leather, and you see the quality of these two baseball teams with their ability to field in the infield. That will retire the side. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless between the Commanders and the Bees. This is Upperman Baseball, presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy, UCR Media Network.
I'm looking for someone who can keep me comfortable, stay here for the long run, and definitely not high maintenance. Not right. Absolutely not. This one looks perfect.
Find your perfect match with Hiller. Get a free UV light with select new HVAC systems, 50% off a descaler with new tankless water heaters, or free surge protection with a new whole home generator.
Like that one too.
Steel Technologies has been part of the Rutherford County community for over 35 years. Their plants in Murfreesboro and Smyrna include over 150 teammates who process coils, metal sheets, and blanks for customers across North America. Steel Tech's Smyrna and Murfreesboro plants are expanding, and they need teammates to join their team. With openings including machine and forklift operators, truck drivers, and more, they have the position for you with competitive wages and monthly bonus opportunities. For more information and to apply online, scan the QR code on your screen now. Steel Tech is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Steel Tech. Faith, family, Steel Tech.
Alec Wilson back to work here, trying to keep the score right where it is at 0-0. 7-8-9 due up here in the Friendship Christian lineup. Tate Tidwell, he got a couple of pitches against Wilson, and then his teammate got caught asleep on the base paths by rookie Allison behind the dish, who threw him out. So now he's back in here. The first baseman Tidwell, first pitch, fastball that misses outside for a ball, 1-0. Wilson delivers home. That one, big swing and a miss from Tidwell, and it evens the count up at 1. Just 31 pitches so far from Alec Wilson. So both him and Duckweiler, they're in no danger in that department, just churning through. The 1-1, that one, breaking ball didn't come out of the hands clean, and 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. We are working our way through this game. A high-quality defensive ball game so far. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed, 2-2. That's why these two teams schedule opponents like this. They're going to roll through a lot of their district games this year. They need this kind of competition. Here comes the 2-2 home. Wilson delivers and just found tipping it off the bottom of the bat was Tidwell. He's got Will Barnwell behind him, then Caden Law at 7-8-9 hole. Tidwell steps back in here to the turf batter's box. Here comes the 2-2. This one swung on. Shanks ranges over. Bob was it a couple of times, has to make a quick throw, and he does. Good job by Caden Shanks to stay with it. Didn't quite come out of that glove clean, but it is a ground out to open up the 3rd inning. Now Will Barnwell will stand in the shortstop. It helps when you can rip that thing over there at 90 miles an hour, which Caden Shanks can. It covers up some mistakes. Barnwell, the shortstop, first appearance here. Wilson would love to work a clean inning and avoid the top of the order coming back up, as this one's fouled back up and out of the play. Heads up for the soccer players. It's going to be 0-1. Wilson quickly delivers home another 0-1. This one misses upstairs, 1-1. It's been the second hitter in each inning. Walk back in the first, a single in the second. But then you had a couple of plays in the defensive infield to make it where he's faced the minimum. This one fouled back and out of play again, and it's 1-2. Mentioned the complex. There's also a real nice tennis facility over to our right. Now this one swung on and grounded right at Alec Wilson. He ranges up. Wilson makes the throw over. So that's going to be 2 up, 2 down for Alec Wilson. He does retire the second batter he faces. A couple grounds out. We mentioned that's what Alec Wilson does. He's going to force you to get weak contact, trust the defense behind him. Here's Caden Law, the second baseman, trying to flip the lineup over. First pitch swing, he sends it out of play. The umpire, he needs some more baseballs here, and they've got him, so I'll call time. New baseballs in. 0-1 here. Wilson trying to work a quick inning. He's only up to 40 pitches, so that's in no threat. Right now they love for him to be able to work deep into this one and save some arms. 0-1, there's that breaking ball again. Misses the zone. 1-1. That pitch swung on, sent way up into the air, trying to find it. Rookie Allison against the clouds. That's tough, but he makes the catch. And the side goes down in order. Alec Wilson settling in on the bump here for Upperman, and we've got ourselves a good old-fashioned pitching duel in Wilson County. We'll head to the break. It's Upperman Baseball, presented by Nick's Restaurant, the Frontier Chevy, UCR Media Network.
From the sports field to the hunting field, our friends at Hall Sports and Outdoors can outfit anyone. Located in the heart of Jamestown at 207 South Main Street, Hall Sports and Outdoors carries everything from kayaks, fishing gear, and camo to guns and ammo. With top brands such as Columbia, Timberland, Under Armour, Asics, and much more, nobody can top their selection. Need some custom gear for your team? They also offer uniforms, gear, and custom embroidery. Stop by and see them at 207 South Main Street in Jamestown. Hall Sports and Outdoors, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future, it's what we do.
4-5-6 due up for the Upperman Bees. Chris Worsing to lead things off here as he flew out back in the first inning. That ended the inning, and we've got a pitching duel here as we're into the middle innings, still scoreless and zipping along here. Just 45 minutes into the ball game. First pitch in from Sam Duckweiler misses low, and this will be the question: which pitcher of either runs out of steam early? So 1-0 coming from Duckweiler to Worsing. That time took a ton off of it velocity-wise, and it misses 2-0. He's gotten into some trouble. He had 2 walks to lead off the second inning, but then battled back with a strikeout, a flyout, and a groundout. And he got him out of the danger. This time the 2-0. This one's sent up into foul territory. Should be grabbable. First baseman is under it, and he makes the catch for the first out. So you've seen a lot of weak contact for both teams today. That's Tate Tidwell who made the grab. And it's 1 up, 1 down. We'll bring up Alec Wilson. He worked the walk, and then his courtesy runner, Braden Green, was left stranded out at second. Back in the second inning, so his next look into Duckweiler. He went down in that count 0-2 before 4 straight balls put him on the base paths. First pitch swinging here from Alec Wilson is fouled back and out of play. Duckweiler, he's at just 41 pitches, so he's cooking along too. That is the recipe for quick baseball games and long outings out of your starting pitchers. Both these teams have deep staffs of rotation. Here comes the 0-1. That one, nice pitch as it caught the zone, 0-2. That thing dropped in at 22 miles an hour, it seemed like, as it found the glove. A lot of movement on it as well. Wilson has to battle, chokes up on the bat. The 0-2, that one's there for called strike 3. And quickly 2 up, 2 down. Rookie Allison will try to solve it. He steps in, really mixing in that off-speed stuff. It's a lot more accurate than the fastball has been so far for Sam Duckweiler. Allison worked a walk. And now he's trying to spurn a 2-out rally here in a scoreless game. First pitch went back to that off speed. It misses outside. That may have been a fastball. We're just losing speed. It's 1-0. Duckweiler delivers home. That one swung on and missed. Evens the count up at 1. Pretty big field here at Friendship Christian. 320 to the foul poles, 360 to the big wall in center field. 1-1 breaking ball. This one's chopped over. Second baseman under it and makes the play, no problem. And we continue to zip along here in Lebanon. Upperman goes down 1-2-3. Friendship Christian will look to solve Alec Wilson when we come back. This is Upperman Baseball, presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy, UCR Media Network.
Feeling alright. Gonna celebrate.
Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate just listed this new construction home located in the Brookstone subdivision. With 2,075 square feet, 3 bedrooms, and large walk-in closets, the main level primary bedroom has one of the best features ever. In addition to the hallway access, you could access the laundry room through the closet in the bedroom. The kitchen also features an island, a pantry, and stainless steel appliances. All cabinets throughout the house are soft close and have granite countertops. For more information, call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145 or 931-526-9581. Always ask for Sonia Brown. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back. We got a postseason-like game going on here early on in this season. Scoreless through 3.5 innings, 3 combined hits. Alec Wilson back to work on the mound, looking to continue that. Second time through the lineup now, though. 1-2-3 due up for the Commanders. Wilson's faced the minimum so far, and Caleb Kring flew out to right field to open up the game. He stands in here for his second appearance. Wilson's been mixing up the fastball with the breaking ball. It's been a lot of fastballs, though, quite frankly, for him so far. First pitch misses outside. No birdies lounge strikeouts, but been weak contact, 1 single other than that. Turned a double play. A good play behind the dish by rookie Allison to throw out a runner as that fastball catches the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. And we just had a really well-played defensive game. The bats aren't working right now for either one of these teams, but tip your cap to the pitchers. 1-1. Good pitch, must have been low. 2-1. Wilson toes the rubber, delivers the 2-1. That one didn't come out clean, and now it's a hitter's count to a good hitter, and you don't want to start putting people on base with the top of this Friendship Christian order. 3-1. Sun beginning to set behind us. 3-1, misses outside. It's a 5-pitch walk worked by Caleb Kring to open up the 4th inning. And for the first time, the Commanders have a leadoff base runner. Adam Gordon worked a walk in his first appearance. It's just the second walk for Alec Wilson. Gordon will settle in here. First pitch from Wilson out of the stretch. That's a good fastball. Bounce back pitch for a strike, 0-1. Name of the game for Alec. Just continue to throw strikes out there, pound the zone. Trust that defense. He's done it very well so far. It's going to be his 49th pitch coming up. He's thrown 28 strikes. Comes home with the 0-1. Runner takes off. It's a hit and run executed to perfection as that's down in left field. Huddleston gets there quick enough where Kring has to hold there. But there was a gap, and I think it was getting down anyway as Shanks had to go over to cover that bag. And now Kring at second, Gordon at first. It's a second base hit for the Commanders, and Mason Hallam, the 3-hole hitter, he grounded into a double play in his first appearance, stands in here trying to strike first for the Commanders. Rookie Allison going to go out and have a word with his fellow junior, Alec Wilson. Well executed. Hit and run then. Mason Hallam grounded it right at Juju Yano in his first appearance. He would certainly take another one of those here. And now he shows bunt. He pops it foul back behind him. Small ball being employed here. I mentioned this is a postseason-like game. It's tight both ways, and so when you have 2 on and nobody out, which Upperman had back in the second, they were unable to capitalize. Friendship has it for the first time here, and they're trying to make it count in the bottom of the 4th. Wilson checks back over. Now he is going to throw behind, and back in time is Kring. Little hidden ball trick for a moment there from Caden Shanks. Now we'll do it again. First real danger opportunity for the Commanders. See what Hallam does. If you're okay with a bunt, as long as you get one of the outs. And now he's going to turn and look back again. Trying to hold Kring there. Third baseman Worsing is playing up, protecting the bunt. That allows a window back behind if they're able to steal it. Kring with a healthy lead again. Wilson delivers home. Fastball misses upstairs. He reared back on that one. Probably the hardest pitch he's thrown today. 1-1. quick deal and trying to get it home in case the runners take off. Here comes the 1-1. Good pitch. This one's fouled back. And it hit right off a windshield. That was not good. It was a white, can't tell the make of it, car that needs a new windshield, I think, because that sounded like broken glass to me. Unfortunately, down there. 1-2 now here to Hallam. Here comes the 1-2. There's that breaking ball again. Doesn't quite find the zone. 2-2. What a time it would be for your first Birdie's Lounge punch-out if you're Alec Wilson to rally back into this inning. Maybe that breaking ball in on the hands and drop it into the corner of the zone. Here comes the 2-2. He tried it. It dipped away, and now, biggest pitch of the game so far. 3-2, full count, runners at first and second with nobody out. And the cleanup hitter, Quinn Long, is on deck. Deep breath in for Alec Wilson. A big 3-2 payoff pitch coming home, misses. Ball 4, bases are loaded, and we're going to see Coach Dronebarger make a trip out to the mound here. And I am a fortune teller because here he goes out there now as it's bases loaded with nobody out. We mentioned Upperman. They do have Justin Fallon out there in center field. He's available. They got Juju Yano at second. He's available. Only ones you don't have for you is Chris Worsing, Wyatt Curtis. They pitched on Tuesday. You're not going to put Caden Shanks out there. He pitched on an extended work on Monday. Yano pitched on Monday, but it wasn't a ton of pitches. But we expect it to be Fallon next up. It's the cleanup hitter. Dream scenario for Friendship Christian. 2 walks and a single have given them the bases loaded with nobody out here in a scoreless game in the bottom of the 4th. We've got a courtesy runner out there for the catcher at first as Hallam worked the walk. It was a good AB for Hallam. Battled off a couple of tough pitches and then took the last 2 balls to reach first. And now with the bases loaded, Wilson can go back into the full windup. First pitch in, a fastball that misses upstairs. You've got to be able to pinpoint these pitches against a great hitter, a big right-hander, Quinn Long. The junior Alec Wilson trying to battle through it here. The 1-0 pitch. Good one. Fouled off, and it's 1-1. Windshields across Wilson County. In danger on that one. One and one here for Alec Wilson. Facing off against Quinn Long. Delivers home out of the windup. This one swung on. Shanks double play potential, and he bobbled it. So Shanks takes the throw to first. Not in time. It'll be an E6, and a run comes across to score. So now the situation doesn't change, except it's 1-0. It would have been a tough to turn 2. Certainly should have had 1 if you're Upperman. You get none instead, and now Crane comes across to score. The bases are still loaded. There's still nobody out. And Elijah Stockton, who's already singled once, steps in here. Infield playing in now for the Bees, trying to protect home plate. First pitch in, misses for a ball, 1-0. Tough one there. You get the ground ball, just can't quite turn it. 1-0, misses upstairs, and now 2-0 to Stockton. Luke Sellers on deck, and Friendship wants to turn this one into a big inning and give them some cushion here as they now lead 1-0. Wilson, long look in. Rookie Allison gives the sign. Here comes the 2-0. It misses. 3 balls, no strikes, and it's about time. And here comes Caden Shanks, a little senior leadership coming in and talking to Alec Wilson. If you're Justin Fallon out there in center field, you're getting that left arm loose. Three and 0. Important pitch here. We'll see if the green light's on for Stockton. He's a good hitter. Pitch. Misses. Ball 4, and that will probably do it as 2 runs now come across the score, and it's still bases loaded with nobody out. This time Gordon scores. Hallam's courtesy runner moves to third. Luke Sellers going to stay in there, and it's a right-handed batter, so it makes sense for Alec Wilson to stay in there and try to get him out righty versus righty. Comes the 2-0. This one swung on. It's going to get through for a base hit. At least one run will score. Huddleston going to pick it up, and they will hold. It's an RBI single, and now a big inning is developing. RBI single for Luke Sellers. The bases remain loaded, and another run comes across. That's the third for Friendship Christian. The Commanders lead 3-0. No movement yet from Wes Shanks. As I look over into that dugout, he's going to let one of their team leaders try to work through this. Still, bases loaded with nobody out. First pitch swinging. This one chopped over, foul by about 1.5 feet or so down the third base line. Tidwell grounded out back in the third inning. Still just 3-0. The problem is bases loaded with nobody out. '65th pitch coming in here from Alec Wilson. It's been a long inning so far. That pitch just sitting right over towards Yano. He catches it, throws over to first for the force, and that's going to be a double play. Nicely done by Juju Yano, and just like that, you blink, and it's 2 on with 2 outs. So nicely turned there. So rule that one a line out. And then he throws behind the runner. That was Sellers, who took off on contact. And now the 8-hole hitter, Will Barnwell, in, and Wilson is a pitch away from getting out of danger. First pitch, this one swung on, set into center field. Fallon has to go way back for it. Justin Fallon is there, and he makes the catch, and that's a tremendous job by Alec Wilson on the mound and the defense behind him to limit what could have been a gigantic inning for Friendship Christian. Instead, they do bring 3 across, but with the bases loaded and nobody out, that is far from the worst thing in the world. We'll head to the 5th. It's 3-0 Friendship. You're watching Upperman Baseball, presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with creative food and drinks on the rooftop. Fire and Vine is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Clint Connor is your local auctions expert. With full service from start to finish, the Exit Crossroads Auction Group are here to make the process easy for you. Visit crossroadsauctiongroup.com for more details and current auctions. Clint Connor, your local auctions expert, is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this gorgeous home on Cross Point Drive. Boasting 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms with nearly 2,000 square feet, this home in the Prescott School District in Cookeville could be your forever home. Call 931-979-1191 for more information and to schedule a showing, or visit chadandamycrouch.com. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back. 7-8-9 due up for the Bees. Now looking to bring back some damage as they trail for the first time. It's 3-0. But a good job by the Upperman pitcher, Alec Wilson, and defense behind him. It was bases loaded on 3 separate occasions with nobody out, even when it was 3-0. And they were able to turn a double play and then get a fly out to get out of danger. I thought it was going to be pitching change time. It wasn't, and Alec Wilson rewards his coach's faith in him. First pitch swinging for Shoup against Sam Duckweiler, who has worked very clean, very quickly. Just 47 pitches now through 4 innings plus 1. Here comes the 0-1 to Shoup. This time the off speed. That one misses the zone, 1-1. So Shoup, Holroyd, and Huddleston do up in this half inning. If they can get on, it would flip over to the top of the order. Here comes the 1-0 home. That one bounces in, 2-0. And now there's some chirping out of that Upperman dugout, trying to manufacture some energy as they try to manufacture some runs. Here comes the 2-1. This one swung on by Shoup, weakly rolled over towards second. They've had a lot of work over there in the infield for Friendship Christian as Duckweiler has kept them off balance. And again, it's no problem for Caden Law, who is now really starting to stack them up. Carson Horwood 0 for 1 with a fly out in foul territory. That's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight Bees retired by Sam Duckweiler. Scoreless tie just got broken in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch into Horwood. He swings at that one and misses 0-1. like he was sitting fastball, didn't get it, came up empty-handed. Oh, 1. That one misses away. 1-1. Evan Huddleston on deck. Juju Yano in the hole here for Upperman as they try to rally back. They did it against Stowe Memorial twice. Trailed 2-0, then trailed 6-1 in the second game. That's a great breaking ball across for a strike 1 and 2. Ended up winning that first game 6-2, then 15-11. This is a different pitching staff here, though, for Friendship Christian. Here comes the 1-2. That one's across right there for strike 3. A fast, never mind. Wow. All right, 2-2. Good take by Carson Holroyd. Looks like the hump went to start ringing him up, and instead he was just tapping that pitch counter. Here comes the 2-2 to Holroyd. That one swung on, foul tip, just stays alive. That'll be enough, and you do it again. It's one of those, if it's a called strike 3, it's a great pitch, and if it's a ball, it's a great take. Here comes the 2-2 home to Carson Holroyd. Duckweiler delivers. Breaking ball, and a good battle developing here. If nothing else, running that pitch count up now to 56. Holroyd stands in now with a 2-2 count. Duckweiler delivers. That one didn't come out clean, and we run full, 3-2. Your Holroyd and Huddleston here, you got one job. Get on base and kickstart the rally. It's going to get late in a hurry now. Already in the top of the 5th. The 3-2, that one misses. Ball 4. Great walk worked by Carson Holroyd. He reaches first, and it'll bring up Evan Huddleston. For Holroyd, that's his 3rd walk worked so far this year. Only had 8 ABs to go along with it, so that's a pretty good clip as Huddleston stands in here. Grounded into a fielder's choice to end the second inning. Stands in here with a runner at first and 1 out. Juju Yano in the top of the order on deck. First pitch across, misses low for a ball. Mentioned playoff-like atmosphere, playoff-like ball game happening on that field. 1-0, Huddleston flares this one out. It's going to get down for a base hit into right field. Holroyd rounds second. Now we'll put the brakes on. A 1-out single for Evan Huddleston. And 8 and 9 once again do their job. Flip it over. Here comes Juju Yano. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out so far. He's got 2 on with 1 out as the Bees look to answer back after the 3-run bottom half of the 4th. And now we're going to have a trip to the mound here for Friendship Christian. Sitting right now at 60 pitches is Duckweiler in his first start, and then we'll see if we have a Hall of Sports and Outdoors call to the bullpen or not. I don't think we are. I think we're just going to have a nice discussion. So Upperman doing what they wanted to do. And we mentioned earlier which pitcher would kind of run out of steam first. Wilson did a great job to battle back. You hope if you're an Upperman fan that maybe that's what's happening here. Most pitches you've thrown so far this year in a varsity game. Holroyd reaches first on a walk, followed up by Evan Huddleston with a single. Now here's Juju Yano with Justin Fallon on deck. It's exactly the situation you want if you're Coach Wes Shanks. Infield in at the corners over there at third base. As Yano gets the sign and stands in. Juju's got a cool bat. I haven't noticed that before. He got the red and blue. Not sure what the design is, but I like it. Maybe a flame as the first pitch misses for Juju. It's a ball, 1-0. Why not add a bases-loaded situation and flip the script over to Friendship Christian? Here comes the 1-0 to Yano. That one swung on, grounded over. Third baseman flashes the leather, throws to second for 1. To throw to first is not in time. Yano beats it out. The Friendship fans wanted it. It was clearly a step and a half by Juju Yano getting there. He legs it out, ruled that one a fielder's choice. Holroyd moves over to third, and now Justin Fallon stands in at a big spot trying to get the goose egg off the scoreboard. Runners at the corners with 2 outs now in the top of the 5th. Fallon so far 0 for 2. He's grounded out both times, once into a double play. Caden Shanks looming on deck, and we've got action over there in that Friendship Christian Commanders bullpen. And now We have more signs being called in here from the dugout. Allen holds that bat over his shoulder. Doesn't matter what you've done so far today. This is the big one. Duckweiler quickly deals. This one's popped way up into the air. Should be an easy play for the third baseman. Trying to find it in the sun. He does so, and he makes the catch. And that will retire the side. Elijah Stockton with another out. And Upperman strands 2 runners on the base paths. We'll head to the bottom half of the 5th. It's still 3-0 Friendship Christian. Coverage of tonight's game is presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Delicious Pan Pizza is Domino's best-kept secret. With locations in Smithville, Sparta, Livingston, Allgood, and 2 in Cookeville. Delicious pan and hand-tossed pizza, pasta, and more is never far away. Use the Domino's app to take care of your game day eats today. Domino's is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student-athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They're also proud to sponsor the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Frontier Chevrolet is ready to get you into your next vehicle and are proud to offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on nearly all vehicles below 80,000 miles. View inventory online at www.caseyschevy.com, including the brand new Chevy Trax and Traverse, or stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway today. Remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye.
I'm looking for someone who can keep me comfortable, stay here for the long run, and definitely not high maintenance. Not right. Absolutely not. This one looks perfect.
Find your perfect match with Hiller. Get a free UV light with select new HVAC systems, 50% off a descaler with new tankless water heaters, or free surge protection with a new whole home generator.
Like that one too.
It's time for a Hall Sports and Outdoors call to the bullpen for the Upperman Bees, and we've got a velocity change as the southpaw lefty, the junior, Justin Fallon, takes the ball in his 3rd appearance of the season. This is his first relief appearance. He boasts a 4.42 earned run average. He's pitched 6 1/3 innings, allowed 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 11 strikeouts to 8 walks. So he can strike you out, but the walks will be something he'll want to temper down against this Friendship Christian Commanders squad. 9-1-2 due up for the Commanders as they lead 3-0. The lefty Fallon tasked with keeping the score right where it is at 3-0. Nick's Restaurant has been family owned and operated in the Upper Cumberland for over 50 years, located off Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville. Your home for delicious prime ribs, steaks, burgers, chicken, fish, and more. If you're holding a banquet or a team event, we encourage you to go to have it at Nick's Restaurant, or maybe you just want to go out for a nice dinner on a Saturday night. Nick's Restaurant, the perfect place for it. They're the presenting sponsor of tonight's game, and we appreciate that. As they've got a pitch comm issue potentially in the ear of rookie Allison. He's ready to go. There are going to be some changes in the field. We'll tell you about them here coming up momentarily. Alec Wilson has gone to first. Carson Shoup back over to third. As the first pitch in is a strike from Justin Fallon for strike 1. Evan Huddleston is in center field. Chris Worsing moves out to left, and in right field remains Carson Holroyd. Here comes the 0-1. That one close, but no cigar. 1-1. Not sure where that one missed, to be honest with you. Fallon delivers in the 1-1. This one waved and missed, and I mentioned the velocity change. You just saw it. Fallon will get in the upper 80s. He can touch the 90s, certainly, as that one's waved at and missed. He likes the next one. I wonder if he goes back to that heater. That wasn't even close to catching up to it, was Law. Here comes the 1-2. He did, and he got him. A birdie's lounge strikeout, the first of the game for the Bees, first of the outing for Justin Fallon. And that flips the lineup over for Caleb Kring. He's officially 0 for 1. He's walked and scored a run, flew out back in the first inning, and Fallon just threw that heater and said, I dare you to try and touch it. Lefty versus lefty here. Now showing bunt was Kring. That's across for a strike. Good pitch by Fallon. He's dotting them up right now early on. 0-1. 5 pitches, 4 of them strikes, pounding the zone. See if Kring's going to swing away. Shoup playing in at the corners. The 0-1. This one is swung on, and that's going to be a fair ball out past the outstretched glove of Alec Wilson. Over 2 in the corner is Holroyd. Kring round second potentially. He's thinking about 3 now, slams the brakes. And that's going to be a 1-out double for Caleb Kring as he ripped it down that first base line. It definitely stayed fair. And that's the first extra base hit of the game for Friendship Christian. It'll bring up Adam Gordon. He's singled and walked, officially 1 for 1 with a run scored so far. He's got a runner at second with a 1 out. Kring attacked that fastball, ripped it down that first base line. You're going to have to be decisive with Fallon dealing on the mound. Now he has to go out of the stretch. Checks back, Kring with a healthy lead. He's got speed for days. First pitch swinging here for Gordon, and this is going to be work for Evan Huddleston in center field for the first time this year. He makes the catch for the second out. Carson Holroyd went diving in there just in case, trying to back it up if it popped out of the glove of Huddleston. So we had seen when Fallon had come to the mound, Bobby Ray Kilpatrick, who had been kind of roaming in the outfield, going to center field. Of course, no Bobby Ray today, so with Evan Huddleston, he's got plenty of speed. They put him in the center. Worsing, we mentioned, he can go kind of everywhere. Carson Shoup can as well in the infield. Worsing in the outfield. Big lead for Kring as the first pitch from Fallon misses upstairs, 1-0. Mason Hallam at the dish. He grounded into a double play to end the first inning, walked in the fourth, and his runner came around to score a run. Fallon looking to avoid the trouble after the 1-out double. Good pitch there. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 1-1. One and one for Fallon. Checks back a couple of times, now delivers home. That one waved at and missed. They are struggling to catch up to the fastballs out of the left hand of Justin Fallon. The Bees only have 6 outs to play with offensively. If they're going to have a rally, they're going to need it soon, but you don't want to allow it to get worse than 3-0. Runner takes off, the 1-2. That one misses, but Allison, throw over, Shoup tags him in time. Rookie Allison shows off the laser once again, and that will retire the side. Heart of the order due up for the Bees. 3, 4, 5. When we come back, they're looking for a rally. We'll head to the 6th. This is Upperman Baseball, presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy, UCR Media Network.
Steel Technologies has been part of the Rutherford County community for over 35 years. Their plants in Murfreesboro and Smyrna include over 150 teammates who process coils, metal sheets, and blanks for customers across North America. Steel Tech's Smyrna and Murfreesboro plants are expanding, and they need teammates to join their team. With openings including machine and forklift operators, truck drivers, and more, they have the position for you with competitive wages and monthly bonus opportunities. For more information and to apply online, scan the QR code on your screen now. Steel Tech is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Steel Tech. Faith, family, Steel Tech. From the sports field to the hunting field, our friends at Hall Sports and Outdoors can outfit anyone. Located in the heart of Jamestown at 207 South Main Street, Hall Sports and Outdoors carries everything from kayaks, fishing gear, and camo to guns and ammo. With top brands such as Columbia, Timberland, Under Armour, Asics, and much more, nobody can top their selection. Need some custom gear for your team? They also offer uniforms, gear, and custom embroidery. Stop by and see them at 207 South Main Street in Jamestown. Hall Sports and Outdoors, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the Bees in this half inning, looking for a rally. They trail 3-0 in a hard-fought ball game. Sam Duckworth back to the Duckweiler, I should say. That's an all-name team right there. Sam Duckweiler back to the mound here for Friendship Christian. His first start of the season, he's been impressive so far through 5 scoreless frames, but he's got Caden Shanks to deal with. Shanks has a double and a ground out so far. And he's looking to do some damage here and at least become a runner for Chris Worsing and Alec Wilson, who are due up behind him in this half inning. Stick around post-game. We'll have a Southwell Auto Clinic post-game show. Go through the scoring and, of course, have the Nelson Trophy and screen printing player of the game. Tell you more about them in the post-game show. Duckweiler, he's up to 63 pitches, so putting it to the test right now if he can hold up against this Upperman lineup who's trying to break through for the first time. First batter going to be so critical for Upperman. Only 2 of them have reached so far in this game. First pitch into Shanks. That one misses for a ball. 1-0. Worsing in the on-deck circle waiting. Shanks awaits the 1-0. That one's nowhere close. 2-0. Not sure about the situation behind Duckweiler for this Friendship team. They've played 3 games already this week, as I mentioned, so they burned through some arms. The 2-0, that one misses, and now it's 3 balls, no strikes for Caden Shanks, and if you put him on the base paths, he could quickly find himself in scoring position. Here comes the 3-0 pitch home. He swings at this one, and it is going to be a get-out-of-jail-free card. Shortstop ranging way back into the outfield, and he makes the catch. Going chasing at the 3-0 pitch, and it's an out. It'll bring up Chris Worsing. Worsing 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts so far. If anybody has the green light 3-0, it's going to be Caden Shanks, but that time it backfires. Worsing will stand in here now, and Duckweiler can take a deep breath knowing he just retired a major hitter, maybe for the last time in the game that he would need to. First pitch in, that one way off the mark. 1-0. I can use the same ball. Yeah, it went off the padded backstop behind it here. Not a deep backstop, but it's padded, so it doesn't take that big bounce. Duckweiler delivers home the 1-0. This one swung on, and again, another fly out. Center fielder trying to find it in the wind. He's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. A couple of flyouts here for the Bees, and Duckweiler threatening to make quick work here in the top of the 6th. Alec Wilson trying to change it. You got to tip your cap to Sam Duckweiler out there. He's similar to what we saw Alec Wilson doing. There's been a lot of contact for Upperman, but it's been weak. It's been kind of flared out. Pop flies, ground outs. Nothing really barreled up so far in the game. First pitch breaking ball right there for a strike. Even the double for Shanks, it was just a little flare in the shallow left field that dropped in between 3 different defenders. 0-1. Duckweiler quickly comes home to Wilson. Breaking ball again. Another called strike. 0-2. He's a strike away from sending it into the 7th. At 71 pitches. And 2 coming home to Wilson. This one, he swings on, bounces off, went to that same pitch. We'll do it again. One thing we've learned about this Upperman team, though, you can never quite count them out. Even if they appear to have their backs against the wall, they can turn it over. Here comes the 0-2, breaking ball again. He recognized it at the last second and able to foul it off. Another upset in March Madness. Oregon defeats South Carolina by 14, Pac-12 champs. 0-2 coming here to Alec Wilson. That time misses outside, bounces in. 1-2. Trying to run that pitch count up. Duckweiler kind of been playing the closer role for this team, coming in the last inning of wins and can slam the door for him. Flip that around today. That breaking ball misses. 2-2. Wilson putting together a strong AB. Rookie Allison would love a chance in this half to get up here and do some damage. 2-2. This one swung on, flared over, and Alec Wilson has a 2-out single. Nice piece of hitting there. A great AB. Going down 0-2, battling back, and now a runner at first with 2 outs for rookie Allison. Allison, he's walked and grounded out so far, trying to barrel up a baseball. One of the first times all year. We know how good of a hitter he is. Just needs to find it. Wilson takes his lead over at first. First pitch swinging here for rookie Allison, fouled back. The soccer game behind us is Friendship Christian against the Smith County Owls out of Carthage. And apparently their PA system is pointed directly towards the baseball field. 0-1 count here after we get some new baseballs, and we're going to get a pinch runner in. Collier Bush going to come in and run for Alec Wilson. So some more speed on the base paths here for Upperman. Collier Bush out there. If Allison's able to send something out there into the outfield, Bush certainly has enough speed to make it interesting. Trying to scrape across a run. Now Duckweiler got to stand back as nobody's ready to go. Here we go. 0-1 count here to rookie Allison. Duckweiler quickly delivers home. That breaking ball didn't quite break, and it's 1-1. So by far the most pitches thrown of the year for Duckweiler. Up to 77 now. 1-1. Allison sends this one into foul territory. First baseman gives chase, but it's going to get out of play. And it's 1-2. So Duckweiler a strike away from getting out of trouble. Allison a base hit away from really making it interesting for Carson Shoup, who's in the on-deck circle. One and two count. Check over towards Bush, who's taking his lead at first. Duckweiler delivers home. This one swung on, flared over. More work again for the second baseman, who takes the easy route over to second, and that will retire the side. Rule that one a fielder's choice, and we will head to the bottom of the sixth. Still 3-0 Commanders. This is Upperman Baseball, presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy, UCR Media Network.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future, it's what we do.
Welcome back. Justin Fallon back to work. He's tasked with keeping the deficit right where it is for the Bees. As 3, 4, 5 are due up for Friendship Christian. Mason Hallam, Quinn Long, and Elijah Stockton. First pitch into Hallam misses for a ball. As it's 3-0 Commanders, all 3 runs came in the bottom of the 4th inning. Other than that, it's been a relative stalemate. 4 hits apiece for each team. Upperman has 1 error in the field. It did hurt him, as that one is swung on and missed 1-1. Caden Shanks, Rookie Allison behind the dish, been really good. He threw out a runner trying to steal third to end that last inning. He's still behind a runner at second to get him into get out of an inning, as this one misses it away with a fastball, 2-1. The bats are not alive right now for the Bees. Here comes the 2-1. This one swung on, foul, tipped into the mitt, 2-2. And you got to credit the pitcher, Sam Duckweiler, and I imagine, we'll see, he may be about to get a 7th inning, trying to complete the game. We'll wait and see. Here comes the 2-2. This one swung on, sent over towards Yano, fields it cleanly and calmly delivers to Wilson for the first out of the inning. Quinn Long will stride in. He grounded out in the second, reached on an error in the 4th, was ultimately left stranded at third. He's the designated hitter tonight, and he looks in for his first appearance against Justin Fallon, who so far has been pretty good in relief. He's allowed a double. Other than that, been clean. First pitch swinging here. This one's sent up and out of play towards us. Almost hit the coffee truck again behind us. They're going to do some significant business tonight with as many games. There's going to be another baseball game here on this field after this one. Barring weather, Upperman expects to be back here tomorrow at the 0-1 pitch from Fallon. Great breaking ball for a strike 0-2. Again, Stewart's Creek, 4 o'clock. Again, live on the main page and YouTube channel. I'll be here for it, along with Mads. Then Monday and Tuesday against Sparta. On Monday in Baxter. On Tuesday in White County. As the 0-2 is swung on and fouled back, we'll do it again. And then we'll head to Hoover, Alabama on Thursday. One game on Thursday, 2 on Friday, and another on Saturday. And again, we will be down there in Hoover for those games. Here comes the 0-2 home. This one swung on and sent way up into the air in a deep left field. This one is dangerous. It is back, and it one-hops into the fence and down. Looked like it could have gotten out of here, but maybe the wind blowing left to right kept it in just enough. And Quinn Long reaches with a stand-up double here. It'll bring up Elijah Stockton trying to add on an insurance run here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Stockton so far, he's singled and walked, but has been left stranded both times. He's got a runner at second with 1 out. That one for Long. The dugout thought he was going to get out of here. Worsing tracked it pretty well out there in the deep left field. Knox Hayslip going to go out and be the pinch runner here. Quinn Long, the designated hitter, so they get the pinch runner out there for him. They are live over on UCR2. Softball. Upperman taking on Stone Memorial tonight in Crossville. Jacob and Rusty have the call there. Goose is in Gordonsville tonight for now nationally ranked Gordonsville Tigerettes softball. Kaylee Plumley and company in action against Clay County. And the breaking news from Goose was that Clay County has had a foul ball off of Kaylee Plumley, which is breaking news. She already has 2 no-hitters this season and probably will have several more. One of the best softball players, quite frankly, we've ever seen in the Upper Cumberland, right there in Gordonsville. The Tennessee softball commit is now runner at second as we get back to action here for Stockton. First pitch, breaking ball, good pitch for a called strike 1. It's a great pitch from Justin Fallon. Rips off that fastball in the upper 80s, then throws that curveball in the 70s. 3 looks back. Now the 0-1. There's the fastball flared out in the left field. Ranging up for it is Worsing, and that one's going to get down. Runner heading home for the plate. Worsing loads up. The throw is offline. Allison trying to catch the runner. Wilson can't get the tag down to him. And that's going to be an RBI single for Elijah Stockton, and a big piece of insurance there for Friendship Christian as they're trying to close in on their 5th straight win. Runner comes around to score. Luke Sellers strides in with a runner at first now and still 1 out. Story of the game in these back half innings. The weak contact for Friendship has gotten to some spots. You mix in a couple of hard-hit doubles. And now we're going to have a runner out for Stockton, so another pinch runner. Jacob Chapman going to go out and be the runner. Justin Fallon now trying to get out of this trouble. 1 run across for Friendship. They want to limit it there. It's 4-0. 7, 8, 9 due up in the bottom, or in the top half of the 7th, rather, for Upperman. Any of them reach, you would get back to the top of the order, but now you're finding yourself in a bigger hole. And this is the issue. When you schedule difficult non-district games, you most certainly can lose them. This is a Division II team that has every chance in the world of playing in the state tournament later on this year. You play 2 massive schools great teams out of Georgia. Lost those 2 as this one misses low and away, so you don't want to lose games, but you want to test yourselves as it's 1-0. Fallon, a couple of glances over, now delivers home the 1-0. This one's barreled up into center field, but right at Evan Huddleston, who makes the catch for the 2nd out. That may be the hardest hit ball of the day, but it was right at Huddleston, and Tate Tidwell is going to stride in here with a runner at first and 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out so far.
The first baseman, number 21, Tate Tidwell.
So Tidwell has that pinch runner standing at first, Chapman. Fallon deals home. Nice. Another one of those curveballs across for a strike. 0-1. A lot of break on that thing as it falls across the zone. Fallon with the 0-1. Went to it again. Got it again. This time swung on and missed. 0-2. Trying to get it back to the bats in a 4-0 ball game. Fallon throws over. Just letting the runner knows he knows that he's there. I think there's a softball game happening up and to our left as well. They're fired up. 0-2 pitch coming home. This one misses upstairs. Runner takes off, but they weren't covering the bag. Late throw from Allison was closer than it had any right to be, and he's safe. Shanks was playing well off the bag, as was Yano, so it took him a while. Allison was ready, had to wait, and then threw down, and the runner Chapman slides in just ahead of the tag. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fallon with a look back. Trying to get the punch out. The 1-2 misses upstairs. 2-2 now. Tidwell making his presence known. He's making Justin Fallon work for it. 2-2, breaking ball. Doesn't fall off the table. Now again, the throw behind the runner was close. They got him earlier with that. But now we run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Will Barnwell's spot due up next here for Friendship as they try to stretch this bottom of the 6th. Need your best pitch of your Justin Fallon. Look for the heater, perhaps. There it is, and it bounces in. Ball 4. Reared back on that one. And now runners at first and second with 2 outs. It'll bring in Barnwell. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out.
Shortstop, number 15, Will Barnwell.
And maybe not. I think we're going to have a pinch hitter here. His coach is checking towards his dugout. The question is, who does he want to be his pinch hitter? We are going to have a change here for Friendship Christian as they're trying to add on to a 4-0 advantage. See who makes his way out. We definitely could have had this guy ready a couple of minutes ago, but I digress. Pinch hitter here for Friendship Christian is going to be number 11, Hayden Holman. So he's going to pinch hit for Barnwell.
Pinch hitting for the Commanders, number 11, Hayden Holloman.
Holloman, my apologies for mispronouncing his last name. Holloman will stand in here. He's got runners at first and second with 2 outs. Justin Fallon trying to work out of a jam now. Checks back, fastball, good pitch, and that break may have worked out better for Justin Fallon than anybody. He lost the control just a little bit, but he got an extra moment to breathe. His Friendship wasn't ready with the pinch hitter. Now Holloman looks in, right towards Justin Fallon, who takes a big kick, delivers in. This one's right up the middle, a long way, went off the bag. Yano had it, popped out of his glove, and it's going to allow a run to score potentially. Throw in, not in time. Allison, though, throws behind at second. The tag is there, and that ends the inning. Rookie Allison, again, with a throw behind. The run will count across to make it 5-0 Friendship, but Rookie Allison ends the threat there. Again, catching a runner, falling asleep on the base pass. We'll head to the 7th. Upperman needs a big rally. This is Upperman Baseball, presented by Nick's Restaurant on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate just listed this new construction home located in the Brookstone subdivision. With 2,075 square feet, 3 bedrooms, and large walk-in closets, the main level primary bedroom has one of the best features ever. In addition to the hallway access, you could access the laundry room through the closet in the bedroom. The kitchen also features an island, a pantry, and stainless steel appliances. All cabinets throughout the house are soft close and have granite countertops. For more information, call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145 or 931-526-9581. Always ask for Sonia Brown. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with creative food and drinks on the rooftop. Fire and Vine is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Last chance for the Bees. 7-8-9 due up in this half inning. They trail 5-0 against Friendship Christian. Brought two more across in the bottom half of the sixth. Upperman, they're 2-0 in District 7 AAA, but outside of it, they're 2-2. 2 wins over Smyrna and Rockville, 2 losses in Georgia. Trying to avoid their first loss to an in-state school. First pitch swinging for Shoup, and once again, Sam Duckweiler back to work, trying to close out a complete game shutout of this Upperman lineup. Carson Shoup, the first up to try and stop that. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. First pitch was a strike. This one is sent way up into the air. Third baseman is under it, and he sticks the glove up to make the catch. And once again, a weak fly out for this Upperman offense, which has just been completely unable to solve Sam Duckweiler. Here comes Carson Holroyd. He has walked and flown out so far. He will try and put some pressure on. Duckweiler's working free and easy. 82 pitches. First pitch into Holroyd. Misses for a ball, 1-0. Evan Huddleston on deck, then Juju Yano in the hole. Duckweiler is a big, tall, right-handed kid. He's throwing accurate pitches, mixing up the speeds. This one swung on, and something about him has just been completely mystifying to these Upperman hitters. They have not been very competitive swings for the most part in this one. 1-1 coming here to Carson Holroyd. This time it just barely trickles foul. And it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Duckweiler supposed to trying to finish this one out. Duckweiler. One ball, 2 strikes here. Duckweiler looking in towards Carson Holroyd, delivers home that breaking ball, misses upstairs. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch comes home to Holroyd. Puts a good swing on this one, sends it foul. Right fielder gives chase, but it's out of play. And we'll do it again. Carson Holroyd has been as competitive as any hitter in the lineup today with his ABs. He's worked a deep walk. Umpires out of baseballs as they've gone flying out of the yard here. And the opposite of in Baxter, very shallow foul territory. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Upperman with their last chance, trailing 5-0. Pitch into Holroyd, breaking ball. Called strike 3. Said they caught the corner. And Duckweiler 1 out away from recording a complete game shutout of the Upperman Bees. Evan Huddleston trying to change that. He's 0 for 1, or 1 for 2 so far, I should say, with a single. Grounded out in a fielder's choice. He represents the last gasp here for the Bees, who are going to need a miracle. Duckweiler quickly back to work. Works out of the stretch the whole game. First pitch across, a fastball that misses outside for a ball. He's been working quickly, methodically, throwing strikes. This one for Huddleston, though, is going to be ripped through, and the Bees still alive. Evan Huddleston continues to swing a good bat. He barrels that one into left field for a 2-out single. He'll move to first. Juju Yano will stride in. Yano, he's 1 for 3 today with a single, grounded into a fielder's choice and flown out so far. He stands in here with a runner at first and 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Throw over back in time is Huddleston. Down by 5. You don't want to be the last out there on the base paths. Doesn't matter the deficit down at all. You don't want to be the last out on the base paths. Here comes that pitch in. Called a strike, 0-1. Umpire's ready to go home. That strike zone just expanded a good 6 inches than where it was earlier today. Huddleston takes his lead over at first. Comes the 0-1. Yano puts a swing on that one, and the Bees are down to their final strike tonight. This one fouled out of play. It's 0-2. Check over towards first. Huddleston with a healthy lead now. Here comes the 0-2. Yano decides to swing late as that one was dipping across the zone. It's fouled out of play, and we'll do it again at 0-2. Now, first baseman wasn't back in play, and Sam Duckweiler was ready to go on the mound. 0-2 again. Juju Yano trying to extend the game. Duckweiler delivers home. That one misses upstairs for a ball. 1-2. Duckweiler, again, he works out of the stretch the whole game. Very comfortable here. 1-2, breaking ball. Yano flares it foul again, and the Bees are battling. We'll do it again at 1-2. The Owls lead 1-0 on the soccer field behind us for Smith County. Upper Cumberland teams in action everywhere today at Friendship Christian. 1-2 here for Juju Yano at the plate. Check over towards first here from Duckweiler. Delivers home. That breaking ball bounces about a foot in front of the plate. Good block behind the dish for Hallam. He's been really good back there today. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on. Top of the 7th. Friendship trying to get the toughest out to get, the last one. 2-2 to Yano. He swings at this one. Sends it over towards the shortstop. It eats him up a little bit. Throws to second. Not in time, and we're going to play on. And he's 6. Extends the game for Justin Fallon as the Bees are battling. That was a tough play for the shortstop as it just ate him up a bit. So now Huddleston slides into second. Yano's at first. Here's Justin Fallon. He's 0 for 3 today. He's due. A couple of ground outs and a fly out so far. Hadn't really barreled up anything. And Duckweiler all of a sudden now is at 97 pitches. He's getting closer and closer. And who knows what's behind him if you're Upperman, but you'd like to find out. 2 runners on with 2 outs. Duckweiler with a long look back. And little mind games for Evan Huddleston as he stutter steps to the right. Duckweiler looking at him, he decides to step off. Still a 5-0 game. Friendship Christian comfortably ahead with 2 outs. Duckweiler kicks and deals. Good breaking ball across to Fallon for a strike, 0-1. It's a good pitch to open the at-bat with because now you put it in the head of the batter and it could come off at any time. Check back. Here comes the 0-1. Duckweiler deals. That one doesn't quite do what he wants it to. It's 1-1. Yano's at first. Huddleston's at second. Huddleston reached on a single. Yano reached on an error. And we play on. A little noise out of that Upperman dugout. Here comes the 1-1 home. Fastball misses low. 2-1. And that's now triple digits. 100 pitches here for Duckweiler. He's trying to battle for one more out and close out one of the more impressive outings he'll have. Upperman wants to take that away from him. Here comes the 2-1. That one misses upstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike, and you're looking at on deck circle. It's Caden Shanks. And the game gets a little bit interesting, especially if they can bring a run or 2 across. 3-1 count here. It's got to be a perfect pitch if you're Justin Fallon to swing at it. Here comes the 3-1. It was a good pitch, and Fallon puts a good swing on it into right field. Right fielder has to go a long way for it. It's near the fence, and it's a foul ball. That ball's 10 feet, 15 feet further left, and it's a 3-run home run, and there's a lot of noise on this side of the ballpark. Instead, it's a loud strike 2, and it's 3-2, full count, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Still a comfortable lead if you're Friendship Christian at 5-0. Fallon got the pitch he wanted to see. He put a good swing on it. Probably the best swing Upperman's had all day. Just went foul. 3-2 payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike three. A complete game shutout for Sam Duckweiler, and he gets the punch out to cap it off. He will be your Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game as we welcome you into the South Willow Auto Clinic postgame show. The South Willow Auto Clinic are your hometown auto doctors. Your final score today, Friendship Christian 5, Upperman 0. And the story of the day, Sam Duckweiler throws a complete game shutout victory. Upperman musters just 5 hits. They have 1 error in the field. 5 runs for Friendship Christian on 7 hits. 1 error in the field for them. Winning pitcher is Sam Duckweiler. Alec Wilson will be credited with the loss. Justin Fallon comes in and pitches the final 3 innings after Alec Wilson pitches, the final 2 innings as Justin Fallon pitches, and the first 4 go to Alec Wilson. He allowed just 3 hits, but 3 runs, 4 walks, no strikeouts. Justin Fallon came in and struck out 2 batters with Birdie's Lounge strikeouts. Bees back in action tomorrow, weather permitting, when they'll take on Stewart's Creek back here at Friendship Christian. First pitch set for 4 o'clock back here live on the main UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. We will have other action we anticipate tomorrow, again barring weather, so stay tuned to our Facebook page for more information on where we will be tomorrow with Jacob going around the Upper Cumberland. We'll be back here in Lebanon. Your final score once again tonight, Friendship Christian 5, Upperman 0, as the Commanders win their 5th game in a row. Upperman falls to 4-3 on the campaign with the loss. Thanks so much for spending part of your night with us. We hope you'll tune on UCR2 for softball action as Upperman takes on Stone Memorial live from Crossville. Jacob Vincent, Rusty Ellis on the call there, so we'll point your attention that way. Saying so long tonight from Lebanon, I'm Noah McKay. For Madison McKay on camera and everybody at UCR, have a great night, everybody.